neighbor's dog has been staring at my window for 3 days straight, and last night it started whispering my name.
You're joking. Dogs don't whisper.
That's what I thought, until I heard it, clear as day, a wet, gurgling voice from the backyard.
Maybe it's the wind, or your mind playing tricks.
The wind doesn't say, "Let me in."
Okay, that's messed up. Did you tell your neighbor?
I tried, but when I knocked on his door, the house was empty. No furniture, no lights, just a single dog bowl in the middle of the floor. And inside?
Inside what?
Teeth, human teeth.
You need to get out of there.
Too late, the dog's at my door, and it's not barking, it's laughing.
Open the door. We've been waiting for you.
That wasn't the dog. That came from behind me, inside my house.
Run. Just run.
I sprint for the back door. The knob's ice cold, it won't turn. And now I hear scratching from the walls, from under the floor.
They're here.
The lights flicker. Shadows move on their own. And in the corner of my eye...
Don't look.
Too late, I saw it. A face, stretched too wide, smiling with too many teeth.
Our bodies are either. We're so hungry.
The whispering starts again, but now it's not just one voice. It's dozens, all saying the same thing.
What? What are they saying?
We're already inside.
There's gotta be a way out. Think.
The windows. I lunge for the nearest one, but the glass is black. Not dark. Black. Like something's pressed against it from the outside.
They don't want you to leave.
The floorboards creak. Not under my feet. Behind me. Slow. Deliberate.
Don't turn around.
But I do. And I see it. The thing that was pretending to be my neighbor's dog. It's standing on 2 legs now, its fur peeling away like wet paper. Underneath, raw, glistening muscle. And that smile, that impossible smile.
You should have fed us when we asked.
The thing takes a step forward. Its joints crack like breaking sticks. The whispering swells into a chant, filling the room.
What do they want?
The thing's mouth unhinges. A voice drips out, thick and syrupy.
Your voice, your skin, your name.
The lights die. The air turns rancid. And in the dark, I feel fingers, too many fingers, brushing against my neck.
Fight back.
I swing blindly. My fist hits something soft. A wet crunch. The whispering stops. For a second, there's...
Oh, you hurt us.
Then the screaming starts, but it's not mine. It's coming from outside, from every house, on the street.
What the hell is happening?
The thing tilts its head. Its grin splits, wider.
Dinner time.
Board up the doors. Now.
I sprint to the kitchen, grabbing chairs, the table, anything to block the exits. But the wood, it's soft. My fingers sink into it like rotten fruit.
Too late. They're in the walls now.
A wet pop echoes behind me. The thing that was my neighbor's dog is changing. Its skin sloughs off in thick sheets, revealing glistening black veins pulsing under raw meat.
The basement. Go to the basement.
I yank open the basement door. The stairs creak under me as I plunge into darkness. The air smells like copper and spoiled milk.
You did think this is safe.
My phone light flickers across the concrete floor. Something moves in the corner. A shape crouched over, chewing.
Don't shine the light on it.
Too late. The thing raises its head. It's wearing my face.
We've been down here a long time.
The thing stands up, its jaw unhinges with a sickening crack, and 100 voices pour out.
Run.
I turn to flee, but the stairs, they're gone. Just a smooth concrete wall where the door should be. The thing wearing my face takes a step forward, its smile stretching ear to ear.
Nowhere left to hide.
The whispers start again, but this time, they're my voice.
Close your eyes.
I squeeze them shut. The stench of rotting meat fills my nose. Something wet drips onto my forehead.
Open them. See what you really are.
I can't fight it anymore. My eyelids flutter open.
What the hell was that?
The dog cocks its head, and for one heartbeat, one impossible moment, its mouth twists into a grin, full of human teeth.
Distancing. We're still hungry.
My wife hasn't blinked in 3 days. Not once. I only notice because she hasn't slept either. She just stares.
Babe, you okay? You're freaking me out.
I'm fine, just thinking.
Her voice was flat, empty, like something was wearing her skin and hadn't quite learned how to sound human yet.
Thinking about what?
The thing in the attic. It told me not to blink.
My blood turned to ice. We don't have an attic.
What the hell are you talking about?
You'll see. Soon.
That's when I heard it. A slow, wet, dragging sound from the hallway. Like something heavy being pulled across the floor.
What was that?
It's here.
The lights flickered. In the flashes of darkness, I saw her face twist into something wrong. Too many teeth. Eyes too wide.
Who are you?
You know who.
The dragging sound got louder, closer. The air smelled like rotting meat.
This isn't funny.
It's not supposed to.
Then the lights went out for good.
Turn the lights back on now.
They won't work. Not for you.
Her voice came from everywhere at once. Too close, too calm.
What do you want?
You let it in. Now it wants out.
A cold, bony finger traced my shoulder. I spun around, but there was nothing there. Just the dark and the smell. God, the smell. Like something had died inside the walls.
There what then?
The thing behind the mirror.
Last week I'd found an old mirror in the basement. I'd stared into it just for a second and thought I saw something move behind the glass.
It's not possible.
It's already here.
The dragging sound stopped. Right behind me I could feel its breath on my neck. Hot, rancid, like spoiled milk.
What do I do?
Run.
I bolted. My hands slammed into walls, furniture, anything in my way. The front door was just ahead. I could see moonlight through the peephole.
Almost there.
Then something grabbed my ankle.
too late.
The last thing I heard was the mirror shattering.
Hello?
No answer. My wife was gone. The mirror in the hallway, the one I'd found in the basement, was intact. Not a single crack.
This isn't funny anymore.
My reflection stared back at me, but when I blinked, it didn't.
What the?
The reflection smiled, a slow, unnatural stretch of lips.
No.
And it spoke with my voice.
You shouldn't have run.
My hands flew to my mouth, but the reflections stayed at its sides.
Now we have to play a game.
What kind of game?
Hide and seek.
The front door creaked open behind me. A cold wind rushed in, carrying the faintest whisper.
Find me before it does.
That was my wife's voice, coming from outside, from the woods.
Ready or not,
The reflection stepped forward, and the glass began to ripple like water.
No, stay back.
My shoulder hit the wall, nowhere left to run. The reflection's face pressed against the glass, distorting like melted wax.
you lose.
The last thing I saw before the mirror swallowed me whole was my own terrified face, still screaming on the other side.
I told you not to blink.
And then the glass went still. Just an ordinary mirror again, waiting for the next person to stare too long, to invite something in.